And we're back. Forgive the abrupt introduction of the music there. I had a setting widget wrong. Technical issue corrected, friends. Turned out we had a loose cable connection. So take it from a former entertainment technician professional. Always check your cable connections before going live. Even if you feel fairly confident that they should be fine. It's always worth putting that on your checklist. This is the Almost Daily Variety Gaming Livestream show, and we're doing a little bit something different today. Today we're doing some art stuff. Hello friends and welcome. Sorry for all that tech issues. But we're back. Here we are. So let's move out of this. Let's go here. Boom. All right. Where were we? We were talking about making some characters out of these pictures. Pulling these characters out of these pictures. And while we were away, guess what I did? Not being aware of what the actual technical issue was and sort of just wanting to feel like I got progress done. I went, let me go ahead and since we're in this place. And I'm not gonna mess with Photoshop. But good afternoon, good evening, good morning, and good night to you friends. Welcome to the show. The chatbots are gonna chatbot for a hot minute. But here we are. So as you can see, I did successfully isolate the characters halfway decently. I did an automated process. There's little bits missing, like you can tell here in his shoulder, like that got cut out, even though it didn't need to be. Okay, so then we did that, and I didn't get to show you because it wasn't working. And then I threw a quick composite together. This is not the final product. I wanted to actually like take each of the characters and make them a little unique by making them more cartoony. I had to add the frame over it again because I realized that the frame was not separate in that original image that I used. The text was, but that was the original screen grab from which I then isolated the frame. So I just added it back on to like cover their cut off legs, and now they kind of look cool. But not yet the final product. What I want to do next, since it's working now, do a little bit of these different things. I haven't played with this in forever. We're gonna play with paint can. I think it's paint can. Oh, look at that! Here's a little experiment I did before, where I just took a screen grab from something from Apex Legends and was paint doodling it. Let's start from scratch though with a photo of got so many weird half-done projects there. Let's do this guy. Keep doing selection. Oh, but now it's on a black background. That ruins it. Then I'd have to separate it out again, I guess. Well, let's just do it real quick. I'll see how huge it does. That. I have to like erase all. Well, I guess I can do it in type like this. Alright, so PaintCan is an app. It's an early AI art app that it's not as AI-ish as let's do a little bit of this. As some of the more advanced AI art things. But what it does is sort of like it uses some kind of artificial intelligence to like pick brush strokes based on the background image that you load up. So like it's gonna be like, oh here's some. So depending on the thing that you select, it's gonna slap down some strokes in a brush stroke style that you've selected, right? And then you can kind of like go over it again, pick different things here, and get a little bit of a finer detail thing going on. So I like picking different things and then like layering on the strokes, and they kind of like additively work with each other. Like if we suddenly did outlines, for example, See how it kind of works with it? Sort of. You can also totally overdo something you've already done. If you go back over it really hard with a different brushstroke later, especially I think if you do it at different scales. Here, we'll give him a little bit of an outline that we can then fuzz out later, I guess, since he's up against the thing. Now I wanted to do this using different apps for the different characters. Yeah, we'll give him an all the way around, like this is the edge of things, kind of a blackish outline, and then that'll look gross, but later we'll like fuzz that out or something. When we recut it, when we re-isolate it, we'll tell it to fuzzy. So, let's play a little music while we're at this, since this is going to be tedious and stuff. Oh, let's turn off those chatbots because they're going crazy. Hello, chatbots. You can stop. You can stop. The other one's right for me. Okay. I also wanted to see what like an AI. I've got one AI thing, AI art maker doodad, that would make some art out of this, of its own. Okay, now this face one is one of the more detailed, like kind of tries to make out what's back there and give it a little art brushy look, and it's great for filling in. Roughly stroked in things, and it also brings out like the fullest of the color. Whatever you don't like brushstroke over remains as like a transparency thing, which can cause a lot of problems later if you're trying to isolate. So it's a good idea to like make sure everything gets touched on. Try not to leave. We can play with different brushes. Oh, we already tried that one. We already did that one. So I like to see how I did that one in rough, but I kind of filled it in. I like to do things like that, and like sometimes also against slightly different strokes and blend it together a little bit. Sometimes I just kind of let's go heavy. This. Oh, that's kind of let's see what out. Okay. Just a little bit of extreme bits. Together. So this is, you end up feeling like you're doing a lot of work, especially if you go crazy or zoom in a lot the way I'm doing. You can do this with your finger or with the pencils. I love the pencils. Are they charged? This one's charged now, I think. So, ooh, that's actually way more comfortable. I don't know why I wasn't using the pencil. Yay, pencil! If you've got an iPad, get the pencil. They're great. Let's switch over to face for some detail work on some of these detail-y things. Because this gets... Actually, let's undo that last stroke. Leave a little bit of delightful mystery there. Okay. So obviously I'm not painting this, right? Like the machine is, oops. The application is saying, okay, you're guiding strokes through these areas, and I'm gonna use whatever program bits I've got to make that happen. Blurring some things together, but see how it doesn't completely get rid of the strokes you've already stroked, especially if you do it nice and light. If you go really heavy with it, then it will kind of get rid of them. Switch back to face. That one's fun for some. Kind of like the way that looks. That's all right. It's just a nice little tweak. So that those things really read is what they are, like buckles and things. I think that's a gap, but oh well. We'll see if we can't tweak that later. Oh no, that's not a gap, thank goodness. No, I kind of like the way that was. There we go. Now let's take back a few steps. Extra smooth. I'm not sure how that one. There we go. Hopefully we'll be able to get rid of that later. There we go. I think we're, oops. Should we undo that last accidental stroke? Yes. Okay. No, let's put a little bit of this hand here so it looks like we did something there. Yes. Maybe a little bit of that there and a little bit on his face. Boom. Okay, so now we've got a little bit of a cartoony take on that, right? I don't like that edge we made, but oh well. Let's see if we can't smudge that, smooth that out a bit. Let's get in there real close and see what happens. Oh, no. I mean, I guess. Is there an erase? Manual. Erasers. Yeah, let's do a little bit of this. It's a little heavy-handed, that, and it's going to get hard to trim that later. Especially this corona we built around his head. Whoa. Let's try a different eraser. Here we go. That one was a bit much. Now I know where the eraser's edge is. We can kind of get in here. Oh, that's way too much. Undo that. Size. Let's shrink that down. There we go. Now we can get the kind of... without going overboard. And then, there we go, that's it'll be much more interesting of an edge to fuzz out instead of this branchy bits. A little too much. Okay, I think we might shrink it, I'll leave it in a little bit more. This is delightful. There we go. Something like that. Do the same sort of work over here real quick. Let's put on a little more music while we finish this up. And this will just be a rough. I might do some more work on it off stream because I want to move over to another technique or another approach and try a different thing. There's a couple of different apps I want to tinker with. Now that I've solved the technical issue, that was so embarrassing. I'm so sorry about that. That was so awkward to be like, oh wow, suddenly I don't have a thing. I don't have a connection. Or I don't have a... And we're doing this so that later I want to do the same thing I did before, which is like identify the object or person in the photo and pull it out. And I'm going to remember to feather it a bit, which I didn't do before, but that's okay, because it actually worked out. So when I cut that now, we're going to have something to feather fun. Something fun to feather with. Hopefully I didn't leave a bunch of stray data, stray pixels places that I don't need. I think we did it right. Some of that looks kind of cool, but also it's just too much. There. And some of that doesn't look like line art, like somebody was sketching with a pen. Even though all I was doing was just like, here, fill this stuff in, please. Okay. Alright, friends. This is tedious, but it'll be fun once we get the new look going in the hopefully it'll look neat. Like some of these different pilots and different like art styles is the idea. Oh, I forgot to look under that. Log this all under as fan fiction. Like I don't want to. I hope I'm not in violation of any copyright or visual copyright rules. I do this all in good faith of under what we call fan fiction. Using, digital art tools to make my own quirky digital art representation of the battle royale nonsense that we do here on the show. Let me get in this. I'm almost done here. I think I feel like we've overdone it. I almost feel like his thumb, but that's also not. That shouldn't be there, actually. I shrink this down just a little. There, that's what I want. Kapow. Oh, we should probably go in and do some cleanup over here. Oh no, undo. What was that, silly? Erase various F9. That's okay. Those really weird dots are flashing. Okay, so let's share this out. And see, it looks the same but a little different. It's fun. And then we're gonna do something similar but different. I don't know if it lets me do transparencies. Photoshop Express. Does it send me? Let me send to regular Photoshop. Copy, print, add to shared album, save to files. I guess is what I want. No. Oh, I don't want that. Cancel. I want it. Should I send it to Photoshop Express? happens when I do that? Let's find out. Didn't seem to do anything. Okay. Remind the Photoshop Express. It's silly. Processing. Save. Let's see what happens if I just... Oh, there it goes. Just saved photos. Cool. That's what I want. All right. If I bail out of this, it'll just keep it there. Okay. Let's look at photos. Okay. So we got that. And as you can see, this is a transparency, and this other one is not. So now what we need to do is we need to go and recrop it and transparency it and see what it looks like. And we'll drop it in to replace the other guy. Okay, so let's see if Photoshop lets us do this. I was getting paranoid thinking it was Photoshop not letting us stream. It does behave weirdly. Like, that's not what I'm seeing on my screen. I don't see that. What you guys are seeing in stream, which is really interesting. It doesn't want to show you its interface, apparently. That's fun. Okay, that's wild. So, stay there. So you guys can't actually see the edits I'm making just yet. But I'm just recropping the photo. First of all, recrop. Just thinking about it, I think. Okay. Let's leave that alone for a hot second. I learned last time that sometimes cropping takes forever, especially if it's big. Hopefully this all still works later. It's being very slow. Come on, crop. Good grief. For my next trick, I want to use a different app to apply the same sort of idea. And hopefully this will all work soon. It seems to be stuck. Let's play a little music while we wait. Bum, 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 bum. I'm going to... I'm going to disappear myself for a hot second. Pardon moi. While we wait for this to crop. Come on, crop, please. Took forever last time with one of the images. Then it was really fast with the rest, which is really weird. And I don't know if it's doing it because it's streaming. I don't think this likes streaming. But we'll give it a hot second and we'll see what happens. Waiting for it to do the thing. Now I kind of want to do all the characters through that process so they look related and they all have the same fun, weird black background, but I also don't want to not do the different things. And while we're waiting, I feel awkward. Ba-ba-ba-bum. I'm really perplexed as to why it's taking so long. It doesn't make sense to me. But here's a little bit more DJ Zed music. This one is called Indefinite Staycation. A groove pad live to tape digital audio asset loop improvised performance on the Groove Pad Sunshine Voyage audio asset collection. It's fictional music, friends. Just comedy to me. Okay, but it also is meaningful because it's created by a fictional character in theory. I don't know why it's not. Is it trying to crop it? Is it taking this long to think about it? Is it just refusing to do it because we're on live stream? Let's see if it'll let me adjust the edges. Oh, it does let me adjust the edges, so it's not cropping. Let's go to just outside. That's way too far. Okay. Crop it! Am I supposed to click on something else? What happened? Nope, 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 nope. I don't wanna rotate it. What just happened, yo? Preparing to close. So for some reason I can't get it to do the thing. And I just tweaked it so that it's like rotated a little bit and it's not what I wanted at all. We'll move on from this and I'll see if I can do the extraction of this item later. This is so weird. Apparently, the first app makes a really big file because I think that's why it's taking forever to close. And I probably just canceled it out of. What happens if I do this? Bye! It's terrible. Ooh, that sucked. I shouldn't have done that. Okay, let's see what else we can do. Where's the instant cartoony? Oh, right. I know where that is. Let's go find it. It's over here. Isn't it? Is it over here? AI. Boom. It's Dream, the one that we've been using. Let's see what this guy can do with it. This is all about. Now, I don't know what the rules are. Let me put on the alert cam. I've tried to see if it's fair use to stream this, and I believe it is. And if I'm incorrect, I apologize, and I will refrain from doing it again. Select an image. Let's go with. Why is her head cut off? I don't remember her head being cut off. Well, let's drag her down like that. There we go. We don't need. I'd rather have her head than not her head. Okay. Now let's see. Let's see what we can type here. Enter prompt. Oh, I want to use my keyboard, not the thing. Put you over here. See if we can get on the keyboard. Cartoon avatar. Realistic. We'll keep it realistic. Can we pick anything else? Ooh. Let's, for shits and giggles, try that one. Let's go. Let's see what happens. This is fun. So this is called Dream. It's free to use. There's also a premium version you can get. Obviously, premium gives you X many. Oh wow, that's wild and interesting. And a little bit too. Let's go. Let's adjust some of these things. Let's go weak. Cartoon, avatar, splatter. Here we go. There's other AI art makers. I have not had the time or the patience to try them all out, and many of them are like, you gotta pay to use right up front. And this one's just like, here you go, you can use it for free, and there's a bunch of stuff. And if you want to pay premium, it's a yearly doodle-dad. Oh wow. Even set to like a weak variation. It's still unrecognizable. Okay, that variations makes you need to go over there. Okay, I used to be able to make more variations. All right, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens if we don't type anything. And we keep that. Influence weak. Oh, we have to type something. Let's go comic book. Okay. Realistic. Create. Let's see what happens. So this is like rolling the dice. Like I don't have, besides like inputting the image and typing the text. Oh wow, look at that. Oh, and oh, now we get commercials. This didn't used to happen. What kind of game is this?
Thank you.
Hurry up! Go, 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 go! No!
It did not have commercials like this. Okay. That's obnoxious. Now I'm sad. But it also makes me, that's an interesting, she's wall-eyed. She's really creepy wall-eyed. But she doesn't look like the thing. I want it, okay, let's bail out of this. Look at that. That's pretty, though. That's a really pretty avatar. I'm intrigued. Also, does it still have my collection of things? I've made so many interesting little goofy arts. Here's one that I made using a different... This was Captain Marvel from one of those games I was obsessed with when I first started streaming that I haven't played since. The Marvel games. I have a whole bucket of Marvel iPad games, and one of them has a little portrait of their version of. Anyways, if no rights violations are intended, this is all fair use with fan art as its protective envelope. So this is some of the stuff I've already made, some of which I've shared. I think some of this stuff is on the interweb somewhere. And of course, if you're on this app, I think you can look for people, or at least you can discover people over here in the home section. I don't think I've ever been featured, and I haven't made anything new in a really long time, so I don't know. That turned out really interestingly and weird. Let's pick that image again. Let's stick realistic, and then we'll go, let's not use the word realistic for now. Let's see what happens, because realistic is already in the title. Let's see what it does. So what's fun about this one is, to at least as of the last time I used it, oh wow, that's really interesting. Very similar but different. I don't want to save them, but as of the last time I checked, the premium versus free, the limitation is on the variations. As you can see, you've got 3 slots that are locked off, but not the number of saves or the number of times you can. Let's try this one. Not number of times you can make a thing. Other apps. Oh, here we go. Here's one that's super close. Oh wow. I kind of like that. That's kind of perfect. Let's see what happens when we hit finalize on this one. What happens if I push show prompt in artwork? Yes. Share. Can I just save it? Save image. There we go. Okay, cool. But I think I can generate again right here. Let's see if we can get a slightly different take on it. Ooh, that one has a little bit of an animal face. I'm not a fan of that one, but we have to go over here to go generate again. Oh, I just clicked on a thing. It's probably going to play an ad soon. Error occurred during generation. Tap to retry. Oh, I don't like this furification thing. Oh, but it's probably because of this, because the figure does that. Let's try one or two more of the filters. Abstract might be super cool. It might be horrible. Ooh, vectors sounds interesting. Digital art, character design, avatar. Maybe that's too confusing of a prompt. Hopefully we'll stop getting errors. So I apologize for that. That didn't used to be Also mute the game audio because that's annoying. Let's put on some DJ Zed. I'm only doing this because I don't know that showing commercials inside another app is safe. I don't want to get in trouble for it. That one, okay, so this one's interesting because I'll just keep game audio blocked. Here, we're back. The commercial's back. This one has no face. It's like she's facing the other way. Digital art, character. Try it. One last turn on this one. Whoa, creepy. Whoa, extra creepy. Did you see how the face changed? It changed. It was like less expressive and then it just went, smirk. That's wild. I almost want to keep that. But let's generate it again. And advertising. Let's step away from it. Although, daily themed crossword puzzle with really easy prompts to make it seem like because you're super smart. This is the prompt here. I don't understand. Like, I don't care for crossword puzzles. People who are like, I play a crossword puzzle every Tuesday. I'm like, nice. Good. I don't. I can't. No offense. I'm not judging people who do. Like, you know, there's just things that I'm not into. And that kind of puzzle game, I'm just like, ugh, whatever. Okay, we're back. Here we go. This might be my favorite. Oh, no. Kind of regendered it, or I don't know what it did, but it kind of made it. It was looking really interesting, and then it got, I don't know, extra weird. It's not horrible. It's just, let's see what this looks like up close. It just went from to meh. Let's see if we can get one more without commercial. Oh, it was cool, and then they added weird wonky glasses eyes. And I don't even think this character wears glasses. Okay, so that's interesting and bizarre. Isometric. No, that'll be weird. Retrofuturist. Ooh, let's try this one. Oh, that's super dope. Oh, it was so close to being awesome, and then it got weird looking when it finalized. Now, let's see if let's do one more try. Need more options? Maybe later. Continue to generate again. It's fine. If my collection of content creation projects ever generates me enough income, this is one of the things somewhere that's like, help me get this on pay for the premium. That was neat and artsy and wonky and weird. You can buy the print. That's another way that they do the thing. Do I want to keep that? I almost like that. Let's at least save it. Oh no, not play the video. I don't know if I want to publish it. Sure, why not? We'll publish it. It'll be part of the collection now. Boom. None of those other trials were, as you can see. This one goes really interestingly abstract a lot. But I don't know how to get this. Let's see if we can look at this. Where's the prompt? Dream. That's gorgeous. But how do you get it to render it in this style? Like, I want to see the prompt. Download artwork, view artist profile, share, report, view artist profile. Aw, look at this. This stuff is gorgeous. I wonder how they do it. I can never get it. I'm never quite as satisfied with my results. Like, look at my stuff. Although, some of this is really cool. Some of this is prompt only, like the prompt was triple-decker hempcrete freeway mega overpass 3 layers transportation giant infrastructure. And it's not as specific as I would have liked it, but it does abstractly sort of convey what I wanted to convey in a really like impressionist, brushstrokey, nothing is really specific, but it's also like undeniably showing you what you described kind of way. Some of these are image prompts. This, it doesn't show you which image, does it? But there's an image of a spinning top, like one of the, like the kind from Inception. You know, that really sleek silvery thing. And I don't know if the image is if it's spinning or if it's perfectly still, but you can't tell. It's just standing up. And then this is its impressionistic. And there's like things going on with it. You see a lot more than a top, you know, like it doesn't even look like that anymore. I really enjoyed it, but it's also like, wow, what? This is just a prompt, I believe. A long, mad, lonely lane road to destiny. Pretty sophisticated. So this kind of app is fun. I have not played with some of the other ones. I've got these other two installed, and I have never fired them up. I think Wonder, it's like you get a 3-day trial, and then you got to start paying either an absurd amount weekly or a monthly, and it doesn't have a yearly option. And I always prefer, like, let me just pay a lump sum for the year, so then it's done. I don't have a thing to worry about and manage every month on top of everything else. I just tighten the belt this one month to pay for the thing. At any rate, there was one other... there was one other like vectorization one. It's not paint can. Vector, here we go. I'm like, wait, where'd it go? This one's like an automated process. Let's take the same one, Major Motoko. Boom! See, now what I'm talking about. See, this would be fun to do like all of the different characters in a series like this. Like we can go ink. That's a bit too intense. That one's dope. The pure vector's pretty dope. We can also pump up the detail. We can also diversify the colors so there's a little more variety, and we can tweak the stroke detail so there's more nuanced widgets. Boom! I like that. We're going to just use this one. Camera roll, PNG, yes. Awesome sauce. Let's do a different one, right? For funsies. Let's do a different take. We like that. Let's just go quick and easy with this one because this one's working super dope. I haven't used this in ages. So this is quick and easy, right? It just uses filters and whatever, and it makes a new file. Did we save that? I think we did. And you can have, you can pick from all these. This is a totally free app, and I've had this forever and ever. And it's a fun way to take one image and whatever and like quickly make it look cartoony or stylized. Let's take a quick look at that. See, look at that kind of fun weirdness. That's neat, although it fills in the background. I think that blue line represents, you can like adjust the, See how it kind of tweaks where the colored thingamahoober is. All right, we'll stop messing with this. Oh, we should save that. Oh, I like the original one that we picked. Camera roll. Okay. Let's do one more. This one's super quick and easy and kind of cheesy. Let's go with this lady. Oh, that's not the right one to do with her. No, that's too disruptive. No, that's too disruptive. That's too reductive. That's too chunky. Ink is too minimalist. There we go. That one works for this character. Let's save that out. Was there a different thing? There was one other one, wasn't there? Oh, then I was gonna like do like a manual, import it, and like draw a sketchy doodle over it, but I don't know which one to do that with. And that would take way more time too. That would be way more time intensive. But we can probably do that. But let's for right now just show the other process. This is my current favorite layout for basic quick graphics stuff. Let it update real quick. Ooh, time for a new mushroom drink. I'm running out of places to put stuff. I need a different desk setup. But that's a whole nother fundraiser and a whole other lifetime of work to get at. Okay, so this is I already made this, and we're gonna put this into use in rotation on the on the show. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get rid of the frame. No, that's the image. Where's frame? Come here, frame. That is the frame. We're gonna just delete that to make it easier instead of trying to manage it. Okay, so one of the ones that we did, cartoon. Oh, we haven't done the edits on them yet. We haven't pulled. Let's see if we can do that now. Okay, so never mind this. Hold on. But I just wanted to show you this. So like in each one of these, you know, I can manipulate. These are the basic. Yeah, they're a little bit taller. Avatars that I just cropped. I cropped and character dropped them out. So we're just gonna cancel out of this. Oh, we already did the thing. Let's undo, boom. Leave things the way they were. Although I did kind of like her taller. Let's move this out of the way. That's the problem. Like the layer is transparent, but there's no. Unlike in Photoshop, which I couldn't show you because it doesn't show its interface, and apparently doesn't like to function very well while streaming. So I'm gonna have to do all my Photoshop work off stream and or capture it a different way. But unlike in Photoshop where you would have a little widget on the side floating somewhere and you can move it around usually, that indicates all the different layers, and each object here would be on its separate layer to make management easy. This app doesn't have that. You can reorder. There's an order widget, and that is relative to the object that you're. Make her taller again because I didn't like the way that looked. Okay, so we've got to just play games like, oh, I'm gonna just wiggle this, and I get it locked back into place the right way. All right, not quite as awesome. Oh, is there a? Nope, I don't know what that was. That's you can make multiple pages and make like a little series of things, and then either turn that into a slideshow or into a pamphlet, like a book PDF. But at any rate, so that version of this is done, and I just wanted to show that to you guys to show how relatively simple and awesome this app is. And this is where I make most of my signage, right? you've seen this. I made that all here, except for the photo is a photo of me with the mask on before I grew the beard out, and then I did one of those vectorization things. I forgot which app I did that with, and then I did a hand select and erase crop of the image, and then plunked it in here, put that together. But anyways, so I make memes and stuff. But there you go. That's most of the things I wanted to do. Oh, well, let's see where we're at with that. We just made this new version of that replaces all previous versions. So we're going to go ahead and like delete this guy. This one is missing the re-overlay of the canvas frame. That's why their legs are all showing in the thing awkwardly. There's the frame by itself. Oh, there we go. That's that one. That's the one before I made her taller. Yes, we're going to go ahead and just delete that too so it doesn't get confusing. There's this guy. That turned out really interestingly weird and cute. And I might tinker with that a little bit more. I might still work on making like the more cartoonified version. That's just dope. With these, using the ones that worked really well and then reconfiguring them in a new layout. Should we just go ahead and do that now? I guess we could. Well, let's... Oh, we needed to do one thing. We need to... Oh, we didn't need to open that. We need to take those three and... Let's see if Photoshop will play nice again, or if it'll take... No, it already sort of didn't want to do it. I guess let's just finish making the cartoony vectorizations, and we'll do them quick and easy with this guy. So we did those three already. Let's do leave the stroke alone. Okay. We're just gonna crank these out. We'll keep the weird. Well, no, let's do another one of him so that it fits the style more. We'll do pure vector and or recolor. We'll do a recolor on him. That looks dope. And I think this keeps the transparency. I think that's why I'm remaking him. Might as well. Let's hope it keeps the transparency. It looks like maybe it was keeping the transparencies. Who haven't we done? This one. Keep the pure vector. Detail. Colors. A little bit more. Face is starting to look ugly. There we go, like that. We'll see if it does or doesn't in hindsight. Ba-ba-bum-ba-ba-bum. Did we already do this one? Let's change. There we go. Or no, let's try. Ooh, that looks dope. One or two more left. We did that one. We did that one. I think we've done that one, right? Yes. I think we're just missing her now. Actually, that stroke level was a bit much. Now she's looking aged. Nope, that's too little. Love it, love it. I was really paying attention to like the detail around her nose and her eyes. Make sure like it looks nice and not too overdone. Okay, so in theory, if that all kept transparencies, we should be able to duplicate this. Wait for that to update again. And then we're almost done. We'll call it a day on this show. And then we'll get back to what we do best, is video game. We're gonna duplicate this so we can keep that as a thing. Done. Eventually, I gotta purge out a bunch of these because there's so much in here. I need to like. We're gonna get rid of the frame, and we're gonna get rid of all the tunes. That's gonna take a hot second. There's still the image of the frame because, and we're gonna reorganize them. They're gonna be in a different set of postures, or not postures, but different positionings. The text here is independent, but that background, the wheat frame and the solid black background with the flying wispy bits, that's all one big image. Okay, photos from photo library, and we're gonna do them all at once because we can. Is that everything? That's everything. Okay. It's gonna go up, and then we're gonna rearrange them. Okay. Now, is that transparent? Yes, it is. Huzzah! Love it. I'm gonna put her. Right. We're gonna move this out of the way for a hot second, so that we can move this guy. He's on that side over there, isn't he? Before. Okay. And this guy's on this side, so we're gonna move him over there. We're gonna put her kind of front primary right there. We're gonna move him. He's gonna be there. Something like that. I forget where she is on this other one. But I know that she's... Should we move her to the front? Let's bring her to the front. She looks tiny in the front like that. Let's do this. Nope. 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 This is the only thing about not having... It's the only downer about not having... tweak her this way a little bit. That looks fine there. Then we'll put her... Not having layers control. No, come on, there we go. Make her a little bit taller looking so that it makes sense that she's back there. Maybe make her... No, that was a bad choice. There we go. Okay. Dun 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 dun, music. And then we'll be almost done. Not that far back, buddy. There we go. kind of dig it. I kind of dig it, friends. Let's see how the final bit looks and see if we need to make any adjustments. So let's put the frame on. Boop. Save that. And that just makes it easier. Even though I gotta like start over with it. Do that. Done. Think. She's tall. Tattoo there that only looks like a big blotchy black ink blot now, which is a bummer. But oh well. There's our new sort of vector arted. I think we need to do the same sort of tweak over here. Just him. Done. As silly as it is, I think it looks pretty dope. Okay, I hope I'm not in violation of anything that I'm violating. And I'm sad that the R is blocked off, but whatever. People get what it is. I'm not going to try and fix the text now. Let's save that as a cartoon version of that. We'll ping that over to myself. I don't know why it looks different. Oh, probably because of this. Let's get rid of this. I didn't even make this. Although awesome. Actually, I want to keep that because those are good things to do on New Year's. Okay. Anyways, and it's way past New Year's, but here we go. So there's this one, which is just, you know, just a straight cheesy Photoshop crop and cut of those characters. She's got like tattoos, that's why she's got weird blotchy. And then there's the other one in the different order of stuff. More cartoonified, vectorized, which I totally dig. We're gonna ping this over to the main machine so we can load it up, and it'll be part of the you know, opening credits sequence for future episodes of the cool. I came in. We're gonna title it Pro. Version 2. Let me tweak this back in a little bit because it's all blown out of proportion now. There we go. So you can see, like, you know, the widgets we made. I'm gonna get rid of the other one. I'll be using them both, mixing it up. Unless, of course, I've done something bad that I'm not allowed to do. Anyways, friends, other than being interrupted and mildly ruined by that technical issue, which was an air gap officially, I found out that the HDMI cable was loose on the iPad video out dongle. It was fine on the Elgato, which I checked first, but I didn't check the other end of the HDMI cable, which I should have. So there we go, friends. I'm gonna take a break. Time for breakfast. Maybe a little bit of gaming. I don't know if I'm gonna. I feel bad for never coming back yesterday. First of all, I thought yesterday was Friday. Yesterday was Thursday. No, yesterday was Friday. I thought yesterday was Saturday already. That was wrong. I thought yesterday was Saturday. Today, I thought today was Friday. So, and I haven't been sleeping very well, but good times. I think we just re-corrected all of that. At any rate, I'm going to be off for a hot minute, and we'll be back either with some Apex Legends on the iPad Pro, or switching over to the Xbox. Of course, the irony is I want to do the exact same art project, pulling some Xbox characters off and slapping them together in the same kind of way. So maybe I'll talk myself into doing that first, doing it on stream. I don't know if people want to watch this or not, but I hope whoever watched this enjoyed the process despite the technical issues. Thank you for your support. If you're a new viewer, please do hit that follow button or subscribe button, depending on which platform you're on. And then head on over to solo.to/Mr. Zeppo. So you can follow the social medias on all the different social medias and check out all the other interrelated content creation projects that are collectively known as the Zeppoverse. Thus, the sign at the beginning of every one of these streams. Thank you for visiting the Zeppoverse, friends. And fare thee well until your return. We shall return shortly with more stuff. But yeah, this stream is for right now ending. Much appreciated. Oh no, wait, not quite over yet. Cause look, we never did put this image in. Let's get rid of this one. Let's do that. Let's take care of that before we disappear. And then we'll add a new image. Add source. BRR, Battle Royale Roulette, version 2. We're going to start with the cartoony one first. And it should be, I know you guys are just staring at a blank screen. I'm looking at my desktop. Live stream selfie from New Year's Eve. Oh no. Let's go to photos. It should be right here. What? Why isn't it? I just pinged it to myself. It should be in downloads actually. Yeah, I'm in the wrong. Okay, iPad Pro Battle Royale Roulette version 2 opening. Boom. Done. We don't need the weed frame in this anymore because, well, we can leave it there in case we replace that image with something else that doesn't have weed frame. But now we can put this there and we can be like, hello friends, welcome to the show. Welcome to the Zeppoverse. Today we're doing Battle Royale Roulette iPad Pro Edition. Thank you for joining us. We're not starting now, but hey, we did the thing. Thank you for watching this, me be a silly amateur and totally hackneyed graphic designer of self-designed, self-promotional blah blah. That was fun. I will, in theory, be doing more of those. One version of what I want to do with that, as I was sort of talking to you guys about before, is taking, and we'll kind of look at it. I just couldn't remember which one I would have done. Draw, fresco, or sketch, or sketches, or concepts. I can do them in all of them, and I don't know which one to start. I even have Vectornator, which I don't remember. Oh, wait. That one just does vectorizing, doesn't it? Choose files to sync. Your files accessible everywhere. Not now. Are we doing one now real quick? On my iPad. import photos. Let's see what happens when I import. Let's start with major multiple. Okay. I don't remember how this works. What have I done to it? How do I vectorize it? Am I imagining things? No, this does a thing where it's somewhere in here. There's like turn to vector lines, but it's super weirdly annoying to do, and I don't remember how to do it. I think I have to click on the thing. Settings. Art, grid. No, those are all just outline mode. Is that it? No. Those are all just like doodads. No. Click through mode. No. Cut. No. But this is to like doodle on it. To make a this is to like draw vectors. I don't want to do that. Okay, anyways, I'm messing with the wrong app. This is not what I thought it was. But we'll see what we can do. I think I can, there is a way to ray trace, like vector ray trace on here and make something into vector art. But it's weird and not intuitively easy to find and how to do. And I don't remember where it is. Duplicate, copy, rename, export to. No. Something in here does it, and it's got something to do with something. Iconator, nope. Oh, here we go. We're in layers. Layers, image. I want to make this a ray trace. Export, hide, unlock, unmask, mask. No, that's not it. No, that changes the opacity. That changes its alignment. Mode, oh, here we go. Illustration. Aha! There it is. We figured it out. Level of detail, high. Simplify, keep source image. Auto trace. Let's see what happens. I knew it was somewhere weird. I was like, where is this? Oh, look at that. It's never satisfying. It's not as satisfying as the other one. But there we go. We tried it. That's Vectorinator for you. It does it. It just does it not quite as happy as you might want. And then, of course, the other thing I wanted to explore, which I'm not going to do right this hot second, was pulling it into something like Concepts, or Adobe Draw or Adobe Fresco, and then hand drawing like my own tracing, my own digital art tracing of the character, which we'll save for another time because I'm famished, got to use the restroom, and have been on for an hour and a half and already had technical issues. But I think I also want to test the idea so I don't fumble around like a complete moron, and get it started and then show you guys, backtrack it and show you guys what I did and then like continue from there. It's probably what I'm gonna do. So for now, that was supposed to be the track out. Thank you so much again. That was a lot of fun. We made a simple little dorky thing, and we'll be back to make more things, and of course to actually play some Battle Royale games in the coming days and weeks, both on the iPad and on the Xbox. Please join us on the journey of refining our skills and grinding up the things as everything's just reset its seasons. So we're going to dive into trying to get competitive on all these games on a regular basis, which is a lot of gaming. And we need that audience support, friends. We need it. Okay, friends. I will see you later, soon enough. Whatever you're up to, I hope you're having a groovy day. Peace out. Bye.